Ada had always believed herself to be strong. She had weathered many storms, loss, hardship, and struggles that tested her faith. But nothing had prepared her for the war that began within her own mind. A war that no one could see, no one could understand. It wasn't an external enemy that sought to destroy her. It was the shadows of her own past, lurking quietly in the corners of her thoughts. It started subtly, with sleepless nights and unease in crowds, but it soon consumed her whole life. The anxiety gripped her, and the once quiet whispers of doubt and shame now screamed in her mind. Ada had always been an achiever, an overcomer, but she was slowly drowning, held captive by fear and the silent scars of her past. The root of it all lay in an event she never spoke of to anyone, a traumatic betrayal, one that tore apart not just her trust in people, but her belief in the goodness of the world. It wasn't just the person who betrayed her, it was the realization that she had allowed herself to trust somebody who had ultimately discarded her. Every day felt like a battle. Her mind replayed moments she wished she could forget, words that cut too deeply, gestures that spoke of abandonment. It was as if she was fighting an invisible enemy, one that took the shape of her own thoughts, doubts, and memories. There were days when Ada couldn't even recognize herself. The woman who had once laughed freely, who loved without hesitation, now hid behind a wall of fear, incapable of looking anyone in the eye. She had lost her sense of identity. The fear of being vulnerable again, the fear of being hurt again, became her new reality. Every time she thought of reaching out or trusting someone, a voice inside her reminded her, they'll leave you, they'll hurt you, it's only a matter of time. In the silence of her apartment, Ada wept. She wept not just for what she had lost, but for what she had become, a prisoner to her own mind. But even in the darkest of her pain, something stirred within her, something she had forgotten, the flicker of a promise, a whisper of hope she had once clung to in her darkest moments. Fear not, for I am with you, she whispered aloud, the words barely escaping her lips. She had heard the scripture many times before, but now it seemed to echo louder than the fear that gripped her. The stillness in the room became heavy, and Ada felt something sear within her, a gentle pull.